Sassy Aggie. I'd like to wish you guys happy Mother's Day today on this beautiful Mother's Day to all mothers. You know, it's not a full-time job, it's an all-the-time job. It's kind of gloomy outside today, but I'd like to brighten up the day with my new video with this beautiful bouncy curl hair. This is actually the hair from the line that I've been selling from fabulouslength.maven.com. If you're looking for good quality hair, I gotcha. I bleached this hair. It was originally 1B and it has a frontal, and I just wanted some highlights and I wanted it to have a little bit of length because lately I've been doing bobs and I wanted to add a little bit of length, and I wanted to have some layers. Actually, if you can see, I cut some layers in the hair and I wanted to have some beautiful highlights. So stay tuned to watch how I got that done, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button to find out when I'm putting up new videos.
Okay guys, so this is the hair that I had for almost about 2 years. I purchased the hair when we first had got the frontal on the Maven hairline, and I decided to purchase one, and I purchased 2 bundles of 22 inches and the frontal was 18 inch, and I had made my own wig, and this is one of the first wigs I ever made. I would just be bleaching it with Clairol 30 volume and the Clairol bleach powder. I wanted to use the shimmer lights to make it a little bit more lighter, but when I was done I liked it. I actually used almost half of the powder in that tub that I had. So if you're going to do this, I would recommend you buy 2 of them, because I actually wanted to make the front of the hair a little bit lighter, but I didn't have enough. So I had highlighted the front a little bit more lighter and the back a little bit more lighter, so I did those 2 sections first, and then I went in and I did the rest of the hair. In some parts I didn't comb it out because I still wanted some of the brown in it. As you will see, I will just be talking along to show you guys what parts I combed and what parts I did not comb.
the beats is Mr. Clef.
So right here, I have realized that it was much more easier to comb through it before putting the bleach on it and then brush through it after, which made it much more easier because this was my first time doing it, and I was getting like really frustrated with the fact that I was tugging on the hair with the bleach, and it was taking up a lot of time. So before you put the bleach on, make sure you detangle the hair and then put the bleach on and then brush through it. Okay, so as I'm bleaching the hair, I'm not bleaching the roots because I still wanted some dark roots. So I took like half an inch of the roots, and I started like half an inch from the roots, so I could have that dark root kind of look like the ombre. I just didn't want the whole bleach effect. I wanted some of that dark look as well in the hair.
On the beats is Mr. Clef. On the beats is Mr. Clef.
So when I got to this section, I realized that I had to speed it up. So as you can see, I took like a way bigger section and I just started to slap that bleach on. Also, when you do your mixing, I realized that I didn't need to use that much bleach. You could really stretch it by putting more volume into the mix. Instead of making it so thick, make it a little bit looser so that it really stretches. So that's a good thing that I found out for next time.
On the beats is Mr. Clef.
So right here, to get my dark streak, I just brushed through it and I didn't put more bleach on top of it because I realized that I wanted a little bit of dark streaks in it, not just all blonde. So I just passed the bleach through it once and then I brushed through it, and then I added a little bit right there, but as I go on, I didn't add more on. I would just brush through it. And over here in the front section, I did like one section with bleach, and then the second section I would pass it through one time and then I would just brush through it and not pass another one through it, so I can have like a couple of brown streaks in my hair.
On the beats is Mr. Clef. On the beats is Mr. Clef.
And this is how it came out after I washed it. I shampooed it with shampoo, conditioner, shampoo, and then I conditioned it. I let the conditioner sit in the hair for a while, but the hair still came out a little bit too dry, which I didn't really like. These are the products that I used to curl it, which was the Shea Moisture Serum. That's what I'm putting in the hair now. I used a heat protector and my bio-ionic flat iron. Unfortunately, I didn't like how the bio-ionic was curling the hair. You'll see in a few seconds that I switched to my curling iron because it just wasn't doing the job. So I would spray the heat protectant every time I passed the curling iron through, and also I would rub a lot of serum on it because it was just too dry for me. I didn't like the way it was looking. So right here, I have decided to pin curl the hair to retain the curls because I just wanted the curls to stay in and not drop as I was going along. The curling iron that I have is really small, so it took me a little while to curl the hair. For future references, I will be getting a bigger curling iron, and the pin curl is optional because if you're like rushing, you just curl your hair and go. But if you have time, pin curling it retains the curl, make the curl more bouncier. So that is what I'm doing here.
On the beats is Mr. Clef. On the beats is Mr. Clef. the beats is Mr. Clef. Is Mr. Clef. On the beats is Mr. Clef. On the beats is Mr. Clef.
And that's it, guys. And like, I just let it sit while I did my makeup, and I had sprayed some hairspray on it to keep the curls stiff. I also sprayed it in the front hair, as you can see, to make a little peak, and that was it.